Alright, man, so we got a screen IQ video for y'all today, and got an example on the screen for y'all. This is a replay from a match that I literally just played maybe 1 or 2 minutes ago. I'm not judging you, Emma. I'm not judging you. I'm actually hoping that this video helps you out so that you can understand where you're supposed to be setting your screens and when and how and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and jump to this. So I'm using May. Everyone knows, well, not everyone knows, apparently, like maybe 0.65% of the player base understands that if you have a May on your team, you have to get out of the paint. It's literally the exact same way you would play with someone like a Zachary. You got to clear out the paint, give her the paint to herself. There should be a shooting guard and a center at the three-point line setting screens. That was not happening during this game, though, and y'all gonna see as the match goes on. So Emma's inside. She's gonna go out there, set a screen for the David. Then she's gonna try to set a screen for me on the inside. Never try to set a screen for May on the inside, because if you're playing a center, you should be stretching out anyway. There's no point in you, as an Emma, being on the inside on the offense, because you have no scoring bag to score on a Daisuke. You cannot dunk on him. Your power stat's too low. So we got a random jump stop shot at the 3 from our David back there. The weird screens haven't started happening just yet, but y'all gonna see him as the match goes on. So I'm over here trying to pick up share. They do a pass to Jessica over here. You can see that they're doubling her on the inside, and I'm left by myself behind the screen with a share. So you can see that the Daisuke decided to set an off-ball screen for the share right there. Really good choice from the Daisuke, because they had no choice but to pass the ball because there was 2 on the Jessica. And when you have 2 people on you, it's probably best to stop trying to find a shot and just pass to someone that has one, or someone that has a better chance of finding one. Because if they only have 1 defender on them and there's 2 of them back there, really easy for them to get a shot off. So I got my ankle snatch right there. I think the bad screens are going to come in on the next possession. So you can see that Emma, she's mostly just setting screens for whoever has the ball. So you can see she's setting screens for David, setting screens for David. He takes a horrible step back shot. She gets the rebound, puts it back in there for 2. You can also tell that she's setting her screens like kind of out of position. Like she's standing way away from the David. She's setting her screens before he even reaches her, trying to predict where the opponents are going to go. You should not be trying to predict where the opponents are going to go. You should be literally walking in front of them, following the same path as them, and walking in front of them. And then you press your screen button as soon as y'all bodies touch, and you will be guaranteed to get that screen 9 times out of 10. All right, so a nice mid-range shot from the David right there. Emma's still setting some kind of weird screens because she's hanging out more so like as if someone is trying to cut through the middle. That's where she's setting her screens at the beginning of plays. She's not setting screens on the perimeter and trying to force the big on the outside. So we got our David here. You can see she's setting a screen on the inside. I get the ball here. You can see that she's setting a screen on the inside right there. So in that situation right there, you should not be setting a screen on the inside for May. It just doesn't make any sense. What you should have done was, let's go ahead and go back real quick. Wait for it to reach that point. So you can see David, he's running to the right. I got the ball right here. So you can see that Emma, she was cutting to the right, and instead of going to the perimeter, you can see that David's back there with 1 defender. I'm on the inside right now with 2 defenders. So what Emma should have done was, she should have went out there, set a screen for the David, and while I have 2 defenders on me, because I got 82 power and I got like what 64 dunk, it's the same amount as my close shot, so it's about the same amount of consistency. That share cannot stop me, right? Share cannot stop me from dunking the ball with my current build. And if she would have just went out there and set a screen for the David instead of trying to set a screen for me on the inside, it would have made a lot more sense. So most players don't know that off-ball screens exist. You can set a screen for a person that does not have the ball and it still be in high IQ play. Like in this situation right here, it's very obvious that it should have went out to the perimeter and set a screen. I got Daisuke on the inside. I got Cher on the inside. There's no one at the perimeter to help with the screen against that David. I passed to him. He flash dribbles. Jessica will not be able to stop that. So let's go ahead and continue. So I pass out to David. He's got no screen back there. He had to toss up a random jump stop shot. Well, he didn't have to, but he did. And I just feel like that random jump stop shot wouldn't have gotten blocked if Emma would have went out there and set a screen. So But yeah, I'm not blaming you, Emma. I know it sounds like I'm blaming you right now, but I'm not completely blaming you because we won this game. I'm just trying to give you some insight on what you should be doing when you're setting those screens. Whenever you're thinking about setting a screen. So another random jump stop shot from the David. Those are some horrible jump stop shots, finesse. Not seeing what you're hoping to accomplish with those. So we got a random sidestep shot from the Cher. We got a rebound pass to the David. So I think she thought she was going to pass me the ball. You can see that she's still setting those really bad screens. She's not anywhere near the David, and she's still setting those weird screens. So I'm going to pass out to David here. I was hoping that Emma was going to go out there and attempt to set a screen. You can see me standing still because I'm kind of frustrated by the fact that people are picking up Emma and they don't have any screening IQ. Should be screening the perimeter, man. I was trying to, like, the video I planned on uploading today, I was supposed to be talking about my May build with the dunks and stuff because it was more difficult to stop than the layup variation of it. But I ran into this game right here while I was trying to get the gameplay, and I just had to talk about this because I see it too much. No one likes to set screens on the perimeter off ball for some weird reason. It's like they don't know that that's an option. So if you see this video, you play center, it is definitely an option to set a screen off ball on the perimeter. Very high IQ plays if you know what you're doing. So I'll toss up a brick. So nice rebound pass to the David. That's basically it. I think they concede after this possession right here. So yeah, man, set those off ball screens. You got an inside scorer on your team. You should definitely be setting those off ball screens on the perimeter, and the person on the perimeter, they should definitely be getting those screens so they can get those wide open opportunities. And if they have two people guarding them on the screen, once again, if they have help on the screen, your main priority should be to pass to your inside scorer because that is going to pull one of the defenders away from you. And your inside scorer, if they have IQ like I do, they'll pass it back out when you have the advantage in a 2-on-1 situation. You'll definitely win more games. So all right, man, we're going to wrap this up. Y'all want to see more of this? Go ahead and drop a like, sub to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one, man.